Nora!
Well, didn't you say so yourself just a few moments ago? You didn't dare trust me about that?
That was in a moment of anger. I mean, how can you try any heed to that?
You were absolutely right. I'm not fit for the task. There's another task I must undertake first. I must try to educate myself. That's why I'm going to leave you now.
What?
I must stand quite alone if I am to know anything about myself. Christine will take me for the night, I'm sure.
Nora, you're out of your mind. I won't allow it. I forbid it.
I won't take anything from you, either now or later. You have no need to worry about that.
What sort of madness are you speaking?
I must try and get some sense, Torvald.
To desert your home, your husband, and your children. Do you even consider what people will say?
I don't understand. I can't consider that at all. I only know what is necessary for me.
This is ridiculous. That this is how you treat your most sacred duties?
And what do you consider my most sacred duties?
Isn't it obvious? Your duties as a wife and as a mother.
I have other duties just as sacred.
That you have not. What duties could those be?
Duties to myself.
Before all else, you're a wife and a mother.
I don't believe that, Levi. I think that before all else, I'm a reasonable human being, like you. Or at least I must try and become one. I know very well, Torvald, that people would agree with you, and that views of this kind are to be found in books. But I can no longer content myself with what other people think and what is to be found in books.
Talk like a child. You don't understand the conditions of the world we live in.
No, I don't. But now I'm going to try. I'm going to see who's right, the world or I.
You're delirious. I almost think you're out of your mind.
I've never felt so clear and certain as I am tonight.
And is it with clear and certain conviction that you give up your home, your husband, and your children?
Yes.
And there's only one other explanation.
What is that?
You don't love me anymore.
No, I don't.
Can you say that?
Torvald, it gives me great pain to say that. We've always been so kind, but I can't lie. I don't love you anymore.
Is that clear and certain conviction as well?
Absolutely clear and certain.
Can you tell me what I've done to forfeit your love?
It was tonight. It's tonight when the miracle didn't happen. That's when I knew you were not the man I thought you were.
Nora, you have to explain yourself better. I don't understand you.
I've waited all my life for this miracle to happen. And when this misfortune came upon me, I was so certain that it was finally going to happen. This miracle, this thing that I desired all my life. And then when you found the letter, I thought you were going to say, publish the whole thing when that was over.
Yes, well, what then? After I had exposed you to shame and disgrace.
When that was over, I was so absolutely certain that you would say, I'll take it upon myself. You would say that you are the guilty one.
Nora, I would gladly work night and day for you. I would bear any burden or suffer any want for your sake. But no one can expect a man to give up his honor for the one he loves.
It is a thing that hundreds and thousands of women have done.
Oh, you think and talk like a heedless child.
Maybe. But you neither think nor talk like a man I could bind myself to.
Listen. An abyss has opened up between us. It's no denying that. But I have it in me, Nora, to become a different man.
Maybe. If you're tallest one. But you? When you found the other letter, when your fear had subsided, and it was for fear of what happened to you and not what would happen to me, when that was done, you acted as if nothing had happened. Torvald. That's when it dawned upon me that I had been living with a strange man. I bore him 3 children.
But depart from you. Nora, I can't understand that idea.
That makes it all the more certain that it must happen.
Not now. Well, why not tomorrow?
No, I cannot spend the night in a strange man's house.
But someday, Nora. Someday.
How can I know? I don't know what's to become of me.
But you are my wife, whatever becomes of you.
Listen, Torvald. You must not bind yourself to me, and I will not bind myself to you. It must be equal separation on both sides. It's over. Anne has the keys. She knows everything about the house better than I do. Christine will come and get my things. You won't see the children.
Nora, will you ever think of me again?
I know I will often think of you, the children in this house.
But may I write to you, Nora?
No.
Well, let me send you something.
No, nothing, please.
But if you're in want,
I can receive nothing from a stranger.
is that all I'll ever be to you?
I can never say. Maybe if something were to change.
But what could change? What could bring that about, Nora?
The greatest miracle of all of it.
I don't understand.
I don't believe in miracles happening any longer.
I don't believe in them. Tell me. So change that what?
That our lives together would be a real marriage.
Nora. Helmer. Greatest miracle of all.